Today I have another opportunity to show you a wig that I have loved for years and worn, but brand new out of the box, and talk a little bit about why I think Wille Relax should be on your list if you like short styles. My name is Denise. I'm also known as heywigsister on Instagram and Facebook, and I am here with 𝖺Kwell to bring you this video. They sent me Relax, the one on my head, so that I could review her, and I just so happened to own her already in the color Metallic Blonde Rooted, and this one is in the color Sandmulti Root, and so I had to go pull mine out so that we can do a comparison and talk a little bit about the variation that exists in the wig world, because it does, and it is just a fact of life. Now, 𝖺Kwell is an online retailer that also has some in-person wig shops. They have some in Canada. They have one currently open in the US in the Kansas City area, and another one opening sometime this spring, 2026, in the Dallas area. And I'm not sure when that opening is supposed to happen, but sometime in the next couple of months. They also do live sales every week with huge discounts and giveaways. They have an open box clearance section at their website, so lots of ways to save money as well. I will put a link to this wig in the box below, the doodly-doo, the description, and a coupon code that will save you money. Let's take a look at Relax all the way around. Now, something to note about Relax is this does come in both an average and a large cap size. So there is some size option here for you. Wille is a brand that is known for running smaller than average. And so a lot of you wig sisters of mine who have a little bit of a larger head measurement sometimes miss out on Wille because of the way the caps fit. So there is a large cap option, which is amazing. And we'll just start right away with fit and get that out of the way. Wille fits me great. All of my measurements are in the description box below. I have an average petite-ish head size. My circumference is about 21, between 21 and a quarter and 21 and a half, but I am actually pretty petite over the top of my head. And where I find Wille to run small is over the top. So usually the circumference is more average on these wigs, and I often have to cinch them in a little bit, which means you can be bigger than me around your circumference. But where I don't really have a lot of extra room with this brand is this way and this way. So I don't get like this extra cap up here. There is a tiny bit here, but it's also a really stretchy cap. And so I would say you can be a very tiny little bit bigger than me over the top of your head and fit into the average cap that this comes in, and you can be a little bit bigger even than that on your circumference. But if you're much bigger than me, I would recommend you take a look at the large cap. I have not tried that one, so I don't know how it would fit me, but it could be a good option for you. Now, this wig is made with heat-friendly synthetic fibers, which are awesome. Love these fibers, and on a short wig they do not require any special care over regular synthetic. What you're getting is fibers that feel more like human hair, in my opinion, and fibers that are not really all that shiny at all, versus regular synthetic, which can be a little shiny and sometimes feel a little rougher than human hair can feel. I really do prefer heat-friendly synthetic, especially on short wigs like this. You're getting no friction on this wig, so there is zero special care. It will last every bit as long as a regular synthetic. So do not shy away from heat-friendly on short styles. This is inside the cap. We have got this kind of unique lace front. It's a little bit deeper. It is not really extended. And then we have a mono crown. Wille likes to do these mono crowns. We do have ear tabs with bendable stays. There's an extended nape and then Velcro adjusters. And you can see I have cinched this one in a little bit. That's what I was saying, that I do think it runs closer to average on the circumference. So let's talk about variation. This one, my original Relax in the color Metallic Blonde Rooted. Can you see how these look really kind of curly almost? These fibers? More so than these ones. I'm going to throw it on. I love them both. And I didn't, and when I put this new one on, I thought, oh yeah, well, haven't I worn my Relax in a while? I like this so much. But it does not seem like I recall my Relax seeming. So that's when I thought, okay, I'm going to go pull mine out so I could do this video, because it's always helpful to see a comparison. And that's when I realized, yeah, mine does have a bit of a different, seems like there's a little more curl in some of the layers. I wouldn't necessarily call this curly, but the way that it sort of lays on my head, it just, I would say that the layers are slightly different than on here. Just a little bit. I don't know that it's even really all that significant. And I love that it's a little bit longer on the top. So I wouldn't call this necessarily a pixie, because to me, a pixie, and I know a lot of times wigs of this length are called pixies. I don't actually know what's accurate, but to me, a pixie is really, really short on the top. This isn't. It does have a little bit of length, so it does give you a little bit to play with. I think you can get in here and you can mess it up a little bit. You can smooth it out. It looks awesome with clips. I think I've got some pictures of me wearing this differently and with some clips in it and styling it a little bit. If I do, I will tack those on the end or stick them here or something. I don't remember, but you know, like literally a little claw clip right here, like a teeny tiny one, and a little twist is so fun. And I think it gives you so much flexibility with these shorter styles. The lace front is great. I'll show you the lace front on this one. And they, Ellen Wille does a great job with their lace fronts. I really am a fan of this brand and this wig. Get it on here and get it situated. They do such a good job. Sometimes Ellen Wille lace fronts, and you can see as I have this one on, it does seem a little tiny bit shorter on the top, like up here, a little bit. It's so hard because the colors are so different, but it does seem a little shorter on the top. And that is honestly some of the variation that you are going to see piece to piece. It is a frustration. It is a learning curve, and where we notice it the most is when you find a wig that's a favorite and then you buy a backup, a duplicate. You say, okay, I need to get a backup in case something happens to this one because it's my favorite. And then you get it and it's a little bit different, and it is why I'm always coaching and advising to be as flexible as you can be with color, with style, because it will help you so much when the variations inevitably knock on your door. I would say this wig is a bit of a lighter density. I would say light to moderate. Ellen Wille is a brand known for lighter density pieces and little to no permatease. I mean, there are some wigs with permatease, but not a lot. And this one doesn't have any traditional. None of the poofy, pillowy, where when you touch it, you can feel like it almost feels like a pillow in there. I touch straight down to cap. There's a little bit of crimpy fibers in there, but nothing that adds extra volume and makes this feel like big poofy hair at all. If you see any poofiness, it's truly because of the layers and the style. And it does look like you took a curling iron to your hair and maybe round brushed it and curled it and you know, got some lift in it. And you can certainly play that up a little bit with some styling cream. And if you wanted to smooth it out some, you could do that as well. And so I do think you have flexibility. We don't have a monofilament for a parting space. I just don't think it's that necessary on this one because it does lift off the cap really beautifully. And because of that, you can literally part it anywhere you want to. You can have it sweep to the left, from the right going over to the left, or the left going over to the right. You can sweep it from the right going over to the left. You can have it with a full bang. I would trim them just slightly because they are just a little long for me. I have a video showing how to use a thinning razor, and because this already has a bang, it's literally like snip snip with that thinning razor. Anybody can do it, and you don't need to have skill or a steady hand. In general, what can I say? Relax is wonderful. If you like short styles, I think she would be a great addition to your wig closet, if you will. I truly think this is a great beginner wig as well. There's not a huge learning curve with this one. She comes in a number of colors, not as many as some of the other brands, but she definitely comes in other colors. So if one of these two colors isn't for you, you can check out the other colors that are available. And yeah, she's good. Let me talk about this color on my head. All right, we made it to color, Sandmulti Rooted. The codes on this are 14.22.12. So a 12 is the lightest brown. And then we've got a medium ash blonde and a light brown root. There's a blend in here. A 14 is actually the darkest blonde. And a 22 is a medium blonde. So we've got what looks to the eye like a highlighted light brown with a darker root. This is really a shadow root though. It is not super dark. It will always look darker in my studio lighting. If you watch my reviews with any regularity, always remember rooting looks darker inside, always. And once we go outside, you'll see that it doesn't look as dark. And that's just kind of how lighting works. And so we've got a light, highlighted light brown. Very beautiful. And a darker root. This is, in my opinion, a neutral leaning warm color. What does that mean? It means that it's not overly warm. It's not like a yellowish or a reddish or a strawberry-ish. It's none of those. But it also doesn't look gray in any lighting, which is what ashy colors tend to do. So we've got sort of a neutral. It doesn't really look a lot warm with reds and golds and all of that, but it also doesn't look gray or drab. It's a really beautiful highlighted light brown. I'll show you this color outside, and if you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks for watching, and don't forget about 𝖊. See you soon. All right, here's this cutie. I just pulled her out of the box, but I already know I love Relax. So I have this one in another color. I think it's the metallic blonde rooted. Actually, you know what I should do? I should pull that one out. I'm wondering if I did. You guys know because you've already watched my review, but I am just planning it out in my head right now. If I can find her quickly, I'll pull it out and I'll give you guys that comparison. It's hard when I do these first because I don't know what has already happened. It's so weird. Isn't this just a great color? Really great. What is sometimes referred to as a blonde. I love it. Great, great little piece. Hey friends, thanks so much for watching. Here are a few videos I think you might enjoy. Go ahead and click on one and watch.